In this video, we're going to show you how to access the Sonoran Title online system. You can use our system to actually track the status of a file, so you can get a file update real time. You can actually, in addition to that, you can get a price quote, you can place an order, and you can also access documents that have already been uploaded into that file. In future videos, we're going to show you how to actually go in and upload files or upload different documents to the system itself. But for now, we're going to actually take you through the client login system. So first off, visiting the Sonoran Title website at sonorantitle.com, and in the top middle section, the client login button. You're going to click the client login button, and the pop-up window will show you and ask for your username, which is typically your email address, and a password that's provided by Sonoran Title. Clicking those, you can actually get into the system itself, and then we'll go through the top here to kind of give you just a brief navigation here. The recent files will show you kind of obviously a snapshot of recent files that you've been through in your login. All files will show all files that you have in process. You also have the ability to search files. For example, by clicking on the search file, you can search for a specific file number. You can look for open dates, estimated settlement dates, actual settlement dates, closed or completed. If you have the property address, you can search through any of those. In future videos, we're going to show you how to place an order, estimate costs. The My Account just shows you an update with your information there. We also have a Help tab, and then About our system itself, which is actually called Resware. But going to search specifically for a file here by clicking on all files, I have a couple sample files here loaded. The hyperlinks over on the left hand side are actually going to take you to the file itself, and you can get some information based on the stuff that you've input, as well as things that Sonoran Title employees have put in. So in this particular transaction, we're going to that we've searched is file 1210020. It shows the open date here as well as the type of the transaction. In this case, it's a refinance for $350,000. You show the client's name here, their address. The meat and potatoes of our system, actually, this is where the transparency in our process really starts to shine. We've actually taken the time to script out every milestone that happens in this case, a refinance transaction. And we've highlighted each milestone, and we give you essentially the date that it was started by, the employee that is responsible for it, the complete date, and then who completed it. So you can go through on the left hand side here, and under the Examiner tab, you can actually see the date we received the title evidence, the date we generated the commitment, when the commitment was sent, and when it was approved for a policy. Under the Escrow Assistant, if you have us ordering payoffs, it'll show you the payoff information there. In addition to that, the Escrow Officer section shows you exactly when the notary was scheduled, when the approval, or when the HUD was sent back for approval, if we have to confirm a signing, when the file was balanced. In the recording section, you'll actually see when the file was dated down for recording and when it was sent out for the county for recording as well. You'll see when the file is dispersed, and then finally when the policy has been set up for typing. The very last section is the Documents tab, and this is actually, in future videos, we're going to show you how to actually go through and upload a file or upload a document directly to the file. But for now, we have a couple of examples here for documents that our users have actually pushed out for your access. So the two that we have here, you can actually see the title search package and a HUD. We're actually going to view the HUD. So over on the right hand side, you'll actually see the view or download. Simply clicking the right hand side there, it'll ask you to open it up, and then after it's downloaded, you'll be able to actually view the HUD. And one of the nicer things about our system is that it allows you to actually go through and see multiple HUDs, so you can actually see every HUD that goes through in the process, from the very first one from when you place an order with us to the very last one that we fund off of. And it gives you a snapshot, so you'll see as the file continues to grow in its life cycle, you'll actually see more and more documents here. You'll see several HUDs during the process. You'll see the chain of title, you'll see a plat map, closing protection letter, wiring instructions. All those documents can be found here. So rather than placing a phone call or an email to your escrow person saying I need to get this document, you'll be able to log into the system and be able to actually access that information yourself, really saving you time and making your operation that much more efficient. As I said before, in future videos, we're going to show you how to actually go through and upload a file, how to actually place an order, and to estimate costs. So this one should give you a good narrative of the overview of our system and how to access files.